Saludos amigos, KASH here, President and CEO of realestateandlostTerrenas.com. Hope everyone's doing great out there. I know the weather's starting to turn for our North American clients in the Northern Hemisphere, and things are starting to get cold. And I know what happens when that happens because I did it for years and years and years. You start thinking, this is the year. This is when I'm going to pull the trigger. This is my last winter. This is my last winter. I'm not dealing with it again. The big difference for you is now you have somebody like me and my team to guide you through the challenges and opportunities that exist when purchasing property here in the Dominican Republic. We currently live in Las Terrenas, but we are expanding into Punta Cana, and we love this market. It's an emerging market, okay? It's an emerging market, and there's tons of opportunity here. What I'm doing today is I'm going to be sharing an article with you. Okay, I'm going to be sharing an article that I just read a couple days ago, and this article was in the Dominican today. It's the foremost news source in our country over here, and here was a great article. DR's economy is driven by tourism, according to the Bank of America. That heading in and of itself doesn't say much. But as we dive in here, you guys are going to fully understand exactly why this article is so powerful. Okay? Let's go ahead and get started. The multinational investment bank, Bank of America, highlighted that the Dominican economy has maintained a favorable performance mainly due to the dynamicism of tourism. The financial entity asserts that the dynamicism of tourism, which is expected to bring more than 7 million residences and visitors in 2022, has helped the DR's economy maintain a strong growth while, this is key, while offsetting the negative effects of rising global raw material prices. Okay? That's important. That's very important to interpret and understand. While there's been challenges for the rest of the world in relation to rising global costs, the Dominican Republic, because of its unique nature, its unique size, has been able to maintain steady growth in 2022 in an economy that has been able to fight back on these rising costs due to 7 million non-resident visitors coming in 2022. Okay, so let's continue here. In that regard, they suggest that even in the event of a potential recession in the United States during the following year, they're referring to 2023, the Dominican economy would continue to grow among the fastest in the region. So important. This is something, guys, that I've been preaching. And I did a video on why I believe that Las Terrenas, Dominican Republic overall, is not a bubble. And I stated this. And it's so reassuring to see that the Bank of America, those analysts that sit there, and this is their job to predict what's going to happen in financial markets, are saying the exact same thing, okay? Where we're going to see the North American market, the bubble is popping. It's already popped. When I did my video, I was forecasting it would. Now it's happening. You're seeing prices decline, deflate across Canada, across the U.S. I predicted that our prices, our economy would continue to grow. And that is precisely what's being said here. And they're talking about 2023. Okay? And not just grow, guys. This is important. This is where I talk appreciation. Among the fastest in the region. That's very, very important to tune into. All right, let's keep going here. They clarify that due to the strength of its macroeconomic fundamentals, as well as its political and social stability, international analysts and investors continue to view the Dominican Republic as a desirable location for investment. Okay. Important statement. That is such an important statement. That's why I'm sharing this article with you, because every line in this is so critical and should give you confidence in your thought process of wanting to invest in the Dominican Republic. I specifically chose Las Terrenas. I think this market is the best in the Dominican Republic when you're looking at real estate investment, commercial or residential. If you're looking at Airbnb profitability, I think Las Terrenas is amazing. However, I think the Dominican Republic overall, whether you're in Punta Cana, Santo Domingo, whether you're in any one of those markets, the potential is phenomenal because this country is growing. And we're going to dive into that. They dive into it a little bit more in this article as we go down. So let's continue here. Before we continue, actually, I just really want to state something that's very important that was said here. These were the reasons why people would not invest here. Why they said, be careful. Don't go there. Don't go. Now, people are saying the same thing about Canada and the U.S. Be careful. Don't go there. Here, they say very clearly, the political and social stability of the Dominican Republic. Investors view the Dominican Republic as a desirable location for, not for just traveling, for investment. Okay, let's keep going. The aforementioned details were provided as part of a recent annual meeting of the World Bank and International Monetary Fund in Washington, guys, in Washington. So this was a serious meeting with serious professionals whose jobs are to forecast what countries are going to do, GDP growth, all of those items on a world stage in Washington, D.C. in the U.S. These are the people that are making these conclusions or these hypotheses of what's going to be happening in 2023 and how the Dominican Republic is going to perform relative to the market you are in Canada or the U.S., specifically as most of my subscribers are. Okay, so let's dive into the next paragraph here. The financial institution notes that the projections for the world economy continue. Not just North America, guys. The world economy continue to deteriorate, associated with lower growth and rising geopolitical tension. Okay, this ties right back to this. Political and social stability. Guys, we are living here in a country that now has more political and social stability than most of you who are watching this video, if you don't live here, live. Okay, you have more rising geopolitical tension in the country you live in the state or province or city you live in. There's no denying that. And I'm not one for politics, and this none of my information, none of my videos stray to politics or viewpoints on politics. I'm just talking about the raw facts. And there's more geopolitical tension in other countries around the world, okay, than there is where I currently reside and call home, the Dominican Republic. Well, let's keep going here. In its report on the prospects for emerging economies, as I always say, emerging economy, that's the Dominican Republic. In its report on the prospects for emerging economies prepared after holding approximately 100 meetings with technical teams of different countries. So this was not one person providing one opinion on the Dominican Republic's economy, on the growth potential, on the emerging market. This is 100 meetings of technical teams, guys, technical teams from different countries that are concluding that the Dominican Republic is where you want to invest. The Dominican Republic is what is going to grow. Now, they're not directly saying that's where you want to invest. They're saying it's an economy that's going to be growing. Well, the U.S. economy is not going to be. Well, it's going to be experiencing a recession. We are going to be experiencing a boom. In the last paragraph of this article, they're stating, in a similar vein, investors and the Bank of America team praised the economic policies that have been put in place to help control inflation while maintaining potential growth during their meeting with the central bank delegation. Another key thing I've been saying in all of my videos here, guys, is inflation. I was saying it. It's going to be an issue. I was saying it a year ago, and it is nothing but the facts, but the truth now as we sit here. Inflation, 40-year highs, okay, maybe 40 years plus at this point. Inflation is the topic of the day in the financial markets. The Bank of America praised the economic policies. The economic policies that have been put in place here in the Dominican Republic that have helped control inflation. As foreign as that may sound to somebody living in North America, here in the Dominican Republic, the economic policies put in place by the government has helped to control inflation while maintaining potential growth during their meeting. These were conclusions after 100 meetings of technical teams from different countries. They said, we've got inflation under control. We've got political and social stability. We've got macroeconomic fundamentals. And this economy is going to grow while North America doesn't. So, guys, I just want to share this article with you because I was really impressed with the fact that all of those investors and all of those purchasers that have listened to me throughout the last years and decided to pull the trigger, give yourself a pat on the back because you made the right decision. Okay, you made the right decision. Of course, there's going to be ups and downs, and we understand that. There's always going to be challenges. However, you've now put yourself in a really powerful position. You diversified yourself internationally. Okay, I'm a strong believer in diversifying internationally as soon as you have the ability. Now you guys do, because you have someone like me that is in the Dominican Republic. I'm not just one of the top brokers in my city. I'm also an investor. Okay, guys, I'm also an investor. I put my money where my mouth is, and I truly believe in this market. You now have someone like me that's able to guide you and help you make the right decisions, find the right properties, use the right lawyers, and do everything the way you are supposed to do it to have a safe and secure purchase. In this country, you also own your real estate. You get a title in your name, in your hand. You can then save that title. You can put it within the lawyer's office. You can put it in a safe. You can do whatever you want with it, but it's your title. It's your property. The government doesn't own a piece of it. Nobody can just take it away from you. It's yours. Okay? So, guys, I hope this article helps those that have invested. I hope it excites those that are thinking about investing and encourages them to move forward, because you really need to. You're in a unique time in the world. You're in a unique place, and you have to be watching a unique channel. So take advantage of all of those things and take action. Reach out to me. Send me a WhatsApp, 1-519-567-1785. Again, 1-519-567-1785. Send me a WhatsApp. Myself or my team are going to get right back to you, and we're going to start to guide you through the process. We're going to start to show you opportunities that exist here, and we will start to explain the market more and more to you. Okay, but just know the Bank of America agrees that the Dominican Republic economy is going to grow. The Dominican Republic economy has inflation under control. The stability, geopolitical stability of the country is amazing relative to the rest of the world. Amazing relative to where you live, whether you want to hear it or not. Just turn on the news. Enough said on that topic. But guys, reach out to us. We will guide you. We'll hold your hand. We'll take you through the entire process, and you will be shocked at how simple it is and how safe and secure property ownership here is in the Dominican Republic. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. Now, remember, I have tons and tons of videos on the channel. I have interviews with the mayor of Las Terrenas. I have amazing properties in Punta Cana. I have amazing tours of different beaches here. I truly do my best to explain this market to you. So before you get here, you already know what you're coming to see. So when you get here, we hit the ground running, okay? Do yourself a favor, make us the first call. Make us your first call when you do get here. We will show you this market from our eyes, okay? We're North Americans. We understand what you want and what you need. And we're able to show you exactly those things, okay? So, yeah, enjoy everything. Tons of free content. Watch it all. You know, do me a favor and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Share it. Get the word out, because the more people understand what we're doing here, the more people realize they can do it. And as more and more people share this energy and this mindset of paradise is not just something that you enjoy for 7 days out of 365 a year, okay? It's something that it's a place you can live, and a place you can prosper, and a place you can enjoy with your family, and you can make money, okay, guys? So very important. I really hope that you guys reach out as soon as possible. Come down here. We're going to give you the tours. And guys, remember, we are in Las Terrenas. We personally live and love Las Terrenas. We love where we live here. However, on recent trips to Punta Cana, we understand that is a market that is great as well. And while it is something that some people love, it's two different markets. So we encourage diversification even within this country. If you have some Las Terrenas property, consider Punta Cana property. There's different advantages to that location versus this. However, both of them, if you live in either one, you could say you love where you live. If you don't love where you live, now's the time. Reach out to me, send me that WhatsApp, and let's get to work on finding a home for you, finding a country that you can say you truly love to live. All right, guys, thanks again. And any questions, reach out, leave some comments. Love to know your thoughts on everything that I talked about in this article and what this article was talking about. Thanks again, guys. Love where you live. Talk to you soon.